Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. Today I'm going to tell you about this awesome 2019 Volvo XC60 T8e all-wheel drive R-Design. A whole lot of words, but it has a lot of meaning too. This is a plug-in hybrid. So it has a regular gas engine. It has a hybrid system, so you can charge the batteries with regenerative braking. So you put the brakes on, that will reverse the polarity of the electric motor, turn it into a generator, so that will recapture that kinetic energy normally loose through heat with braking and put it back in the battery. When the engine's running, that can charge the battery a little bit, but it also has a little bit of a larger battery pack in it versus a regular hybrid, which has a really teeny battery. So most regular hybrids, like I used to have a Prius, and they have plug-in Priuses which are a little different, but just a regular hybrid Prius or a regular hybrid vehicle, usually they can maybe go about a mile just under electric power alone. This has a little bit larger battery, so basically you go home, you plug it in, and you get about 17 miles of range, give or take a couple miles, just under electric power. And then after that, the regular hybrid system will kick in, so the engine will drive the vehicle, and then the engine can, shut off for short periods of time when you're at a stoplight or at a low, low throttle situations where you don't need a lot of power or can coast or kind of cruising along at slow speeds. So that really makes a big difference in overall average fuel economy. The ability for it to not operate on gas for the first 17 miles really makes a big difference. And then the ability for it to operate as a hybrid also gives it improved fuel efficiency over a regular, just gasoline powered XC60. And that's for someone like me, my daily commute's about 20 miles. So I commute about 10 miles to work, then I commute about 10 miles home, for instance. So I could get a full charge overnight. You can just plug this into a regular 110 wall outlet. It doesn't need fancy charging because it's a small battery, so you'll probably be able to charge the battery full charge maybe about 4 or 5 hours. So what I would do is I would drive it to work just under electric power, and then find a little 110 outlet somewhere at work, maybe get an extension cord and then charge the battery. Then by the time I'm done with work, I'm gonna have a full battery, so then I can pretty much drive under electric power alone, just alone on my way home. So in that aspect, I would hardly use the gas engine. And maybe if I do have to make a pit stop at the grocery store, obviously I might use a little bit. So you can have a good portion of your daily commuting, depending how far you commute, just covered under electricity with a vehicle like this. But the nice thing is, if you do want to drive to Spokane, you do want to go to Oregon, then you can just use it as a regular hybrid vehicle. You fill up with gas and you're not hampered by electric vehicle range. So that's the way that goes. But the cool thing about Volvo, just because this is a plug-in hybrid doesn't mean it's gonna have just 50 horsepower and it's not gonna be able to get out of its own way. On the contrary, this is actually the most powerful version of the XC60 you can get. You have a 2-liter supercharged and turbocharged direct injection engine with the hybrid system. So you have 313 horsepower from the gas engine, then you get 87 horsepower from the electric motor, but they can work together, so that gives you a combined output of 400 horsepower and up to 472 pound-feet of torque. So this thing is really quick off the line, and you have an 8-speed automatic transmission, all-wheel drive, so this thing just cruises along. This one has the R-Design package, which is a kind of like a performance look package. That was a big ticket feature. That R-Design package was a $6,800 option package, giving you R-Design exterior elements, R-Design Napa leather, and new back upholstery. Very nice. Front seats with 4-way lumbar and power cushion emissions extensions. Memory passenger seat, metal mesh aluminum deco inlays. Really cool. Steering wheel shift paddles and sport paddles. Black headliner. R-Design 19-inch alloy wheels with all-season tires. Heated wiper blades and integrated washers. Power retractable rear view mirrors. Auto dimming interior and exterior mirrors. HomeLink garage door opener. Power folding rear headrest, compass and rear view mirror, power folding rear seats, blind spot with steer assist and cross traffic alert, park assist pilot with front and rear park assist, keyless entry with hands-free tailgate opening, Sensus Navigation Pro. And if you like music, this has a 600-watt Harman Kardon premium audio system of 14 speakers. So that's a $6,850 option package there. Then we're not done yet. We have the advanced package. That was another $2,500. So that gives you pilot assist with driver's assistance system, adaptive cruise control, 360 surround view camera, graphical heads-up display, full LED headlights with active bending lights, and headlight high pressure cleaning system. Then heated rear seats and heated steering wheel, $750. And this beautiful, where's the color on this thing? Man, I'm having a hard time today. And this lovely shade of blue was a $645 premium color. So it's always good to look at the fine print because the base MSRP on this was $53,700, but when you add in all the options, it goes up to $65,440. So maybe another XC60 might look like a better deal, but if this has all that extra equipment on it, and maybe that one's only a couple $1,000s cheaper, well, maybe it's not that great of a deal. So there you have it, and let's keep this video moving along. So beautiful interior. I love the design of the Volvo XC60. Really cool design on the inside and outside. Really easy infotainment system screen to use. Everything is kind of out there right in front of you. I love the design and feel of the steering wheel. I love the digital gauge cluster. Even though it's digital, it can emulate analog gauges. And I do applaud Volvo because you know, I'm exposed to cars on a daily basis. I kind of get a little jaded because I'm around beautiful luxury cars every day, so I might not be wowed by them like other people are that don't get to experience, you know, cars like this on a daily basis. But the thing I really like about Volvo is they've really kind of stuck to their own styling. To me, sometimes all the other cars kind of blend together and all look the same, but Volvo really still has distinctive design influences on the inside and outside, so it still feels distinctly Volvo. Really nice look and feel. We also have those heated rear seats. Nice all-season floor mats as well. Very comfortable back here. I'm 6'2". I had that front seat adjusted for my height. I have plenty of legroom, headroom back here. Nice big panoramic roof to allow lots of natural light in the interior. We've had a number of these XC60 T8 hybrids, and they've sold very well for us. We have roof rail crossbars, cargo area cover. You can obviously remove that, keep things out of prying eyes. And we've actually also had some of the bigger brothers, the XC90 plug-in hybrids as well. I actually have one I just purchased for the store on its way from California. Actually, this is where this one came from. Oh, and another thing I forgot to mention, which is an important selling point on this one, is unfortunately for us, fortunately for you, we had to put all new pads and rotors on this Volvo. And normally, you know, you get a lot of life out of brakes, but for some reason, the brakes in this one were warped. So even though the pads had plenty of life, the rotors were warped. It's unsafe. You know, warped rotors could come from unsafe, you know, not unsafe, but heavy braking. Maybe they're driving in really high temperatures. It is from California, so maybe that combined with like an emergency stop at high speed. Things like that can actually warp the rotors, unfortunately. But like I said, we put brand new brake pads and rotors on this thing for $2,000, so that'll be quite a while before you'll have to really worry about any other maintenance items. Tires have plenty of tread on them. There's that awesome supercharged and turbocharged engine to eke out as much performance and power as they can from a small motor, and that combined with that awesome hybrid system, giving it, it's kind of like having another supercharger, turbocharger. You have that extra 87 horsepower boost for a combined output of 400 horsepower for amazing acceleration and performance driving. Really beautiful crossover SUV that's very efficient and will save you money on gas. Thanks so much for taking the time today to watch this video. Hopefully we see you soon, and have a wonderful day.